as a
want
party.
to go back to the original question
Yeah.
is why did it take 20 years for, all of this to happen? The point is that, in 2000, after 2005, when Nitish came to power around 2008 or around about 10, there were a huge number of stories that were done on the massive growth rate that, Bihar's economy has suddenly shown. It had beat Gujarat and everything. The point was that the baseline was so low that whatever it showed an 11% growth rate, whereas a developed state like Gujarat, it was at 3% or 4%. And, it was doing, of course, far better. But these are things that were being compared.
Yeah,
and
not
there's
absolute
apples and
numbers,
oranges.
but percentiles.
This is your tennis and cricket ball here.
Yeah.
So it took some time. And the point is that if an opposition that was being, made out to be the precursor of a Jungle Raj, so to speak, if they build up a campaign on jobs, etc., there is a degree of trust that is required, right? That was not getting. When I spoke to women, and I said, look, Nitish Kumar is not extremely well. There's a lot of gossip and talk going around that, BJP will remove him, halfway through his this thing. So do you still believe that he will give? He said, they said he will give. Otherwise, Modi ji will give. But Lalten will not give, we know it.
We know it. So there are two, there is a hedging of the risk in terms of the trust factor.
So there was a level of debate that had to be crossed.
We'll go to that after Rahul Verma speaks. He's been putting his hand up and we've not given him a chance.
So just quickly 2 points. I think let's not reduce the election outcome to money. Because if money can help, but if that was the only thing, then Jagan Mohan shouldn't have lost, Naveen Patnaik should not have lost, and incumbents would not lose, right? So I think if BJP or NDA comes back to power, I think it would be a combination of factors. Second point, I think Tejasvi did try to, at the end, make unemployment, jobs, palayan an issue. But the problem is two things. One, he came at that very last moment without any plan, and it's just like throw a number, right? You should have shown that there is a serious commitment to the unemployment issue, and you should have done some sort of math to it. It become more problematic because of Prashant Kishore's continuous attack. That this person has not studied, even after being Chief Minister's son, he cannot have a plan, right? So what the challenge Tejasvi or even Nalin, what was you pointing about with family parties is that they have both an advantage, which is that they get a legacy, so they have a 30% vote to begin with, but they also carry the burden of that legacy.
Right.
See,
I'll be honest, this time around, didn't go to Bihar, but I met Biharis in New Zealand. I met Biharis here in Noida. I met Biharis in Bangalore. 2-3 things which was common across all, thousands of miles apart, and this one. One, बाढ़ का कुछ कीजिए. बाढ़ का solution कौन देगा? हमको जितना the displacement because of floods which is happening is an issue. Nobody has spoken about it, and find a solution for that was a core issue. Not many parties raised it. Second thing they said, कुछ लोग 20 साल से एक जगह से उनका घर का constituency है, पर घर से गंगा पार जो है, they could not build a puliya. This puliya has been built by Nitish and Modi. Then Patna में airport, Purnia में airport, हमने जिंदगी में we did not even dream that this is going to happen. So if they can do this, and the last one, 10,000 रुपया दिया है, so this came from the ground also, that अगर पैसा दिया है, तो उसका हिसाब जो कहते हैं ना नून का हिसाब, जो नमक का हिसाब, that will have to be. That came from Arunima was also talking about that. Even on ground, there were people who said the same thing. But this came from a collective Bihari sentiment. That was the other.
Sandeep
Shastri. Sandeep Shastri ji, yes sir.